Good evening, guys. It is about 7:41 p.m. It's 2/19/2018. We're going to talk about the FISA. I'm going to kind of show you allegorically, metaphorically, what this means, because we know the elite always do things by the numbers, even the 702. Read it backwards. 20 is the cross, 7 on the cross. What it's saying is that this is the time to where the criminally insane go on the cross, not the Christ. The criminally insane are trying to put the good people on the cross, and the good people are trying to put the criminally insane on the cross. So read it backwards. 27. Kurt Cobain, my daughter, was even part of the 27 Club. They murdered these people at the age of 27 as a ritual. The sun, S-U-N, is always associated with 27. When you read the mass and the volume and everything of the sun, it always adds up to 27. It's kind of strange. Which is the number 9. Because the sun is always, in my personal opinion, the 9th level of consciousness. Once you become a son of God, and that's associated with that big burning ball of fire that they used to call Jesus or Horus in the sky. So, the cross, 7 on the cross. Okay? So let's go to a little drawing program, and I'm going to show you kind of what it is. So here it is, F and A. F and A, dude. F and A. F and A, we got Isis. Isis is the female, right? Associated with the number 9 and 10. These are the 2 levels of consciousness. So when Obama declared a war on ISIS, he declared a war on the 9s and the 10s. 153 fish, right? 144,000. The number 9. It's always a number 9. When you watch movies and they say sons of Jupiter, well, Jupiter in Gematria is 99. It's the biggest conscience in the sky, right? And then Saturn, Satan. Saturday, Jupiter's Thursday. Isis is Venus, which is associated with spiritual passion or flesh passion. Remember, Isis, everything that God has, the devil has. Understand this. Everything that God has, the devil has. Everything. Now, what's happening is they're crucifying the real X-Men. Okay, X meaning the females, the real Herculeses, the real sheriffs, the real heroes, the real alphas, everything to do with the right brain, okay? The spiritual people, they're killing them, okay? Jesus has long hair, right, associated with the female. So the moon, the earth, and Venus. These are the 3 female conscience planets. These are planets that are very high in electromagnetic frequencies, just like the cell towers. So cell towers are taking the place of the moon, the earth, and Venus. Absolutely. And the cell towers are going to make you sterile, by the way. Venus is supposed to make you procreate. So is the moon. Matter of fact, the woman's menstrual cycle goes by the moon. So there's a couple of words that point out. First of all, in English gematria, this is number 35, the 8 ball, the 2 circles. Okay? Matter of fact, I just turned 53 today. 5 and 3 is 8. I am an 8. Okay? 8 is a symbol of, like, telepathic. Excuse me. 9 is considered the highest level of consciousness. So they're going to kill the 9s and the 10s. I'm just telling you, that's what they're going to do. So you get the numbers 106, all right, and 35. Hebrew and English, right? And the words that stand out in this is real, the real God, and the Tea Party, which is 26 in Gematria, which is same as God. So what you've got is a war against the physical, 16. Remember the letter P? Always know P. President, Pope, Pontius Pilate, Senator Palpatine. P is a 6 upside down and backwards. See it? It's a symbol. It means man is upside down. They turn the world upside down. Everything that is the truth has been hidden from the masses. That everything that you've been told from the day of your birth is a P. Pharmaceutical, PhD, everything starts. It's upside down and backwards. It's the opposite. Peter hung himself upside down. So it's also the symbol of the square, which is the male, and of course the circle is the female. Understand that. This is the female, and here is 6, the male. Okay, and there's the Trinity, right? So when you do 8, when you add these two together, Hebrew and English, you get 888, which is the same as Trump, Walmart, Elizabeth, artificial for artificial intelligence, right? You also get the word I, the all-seeing eye, on the dollar bill. So it's the 7s, the 8s, right? The 9s and the 10s, right? Man is 6. A monkey man is 6. Okay? That's the monkey, the animal. 7 is the G, right? God. 8 is the court of good and evil. That's where you battle with the devil, right? You're in a spiritual war. 9, you become the 153 fish Jesus caught and the 144,000. 9, the 9 planets, you've conquered and you've battled those lords and gods, right? And then of course 10 is Alpha, Omega. It is a symbol of perfection, okay? And then of course Jesus in gematria is 11, elevated, Elohim even. 7 is S even, right? So in 12 is traveling back to the light, going to heaven. That's the Trinity, the number 3. So these numbers are very important. They are symbols, and most people don't have a clue what it means. So when they say the word FISA, there's a lot of information here, lots, right? Now, what are they doing with FISA? Well, let me tell you what they're doing. They are getting rid of the real Christians and the real Jews and the ISISes, and they're replacing them with military-industrial complex spies, CIA. And you can see this online. All of a sudden, Q post and B post and all this stuff. Q, of course, is 1 and 7, which is 8. I'm telling you. The 8 ball, the double crosser, the double O's. Obama just did a painting with 2 right hands. They have 2 right hands. They're pretending like they're the good, but they're really evil, right? They're part of a criminal cabal. And so basically, my YouTube channel was shut down. So was my other one. And now they're replacing us, just like the replacement killers. They're replacing us with these Qs and anon. And I did gematria on this, and I showed you what it means. It means the replacements, okay? And the real Christian Jews and the real awakened ones are being crucified. They're being thrown in prison, just like myself. They're trying to throw me in prison. They're trying to say we're crazy. They're trying to associate us with school shooters. They'll create these fake school shootings and then go, Fred's just like that guy. I'm like, I don't have nothing in common with this guy. How do I have anything in common with him? How can anybody comprehend that from my teachings I've got something in common with some kid that works for the military-industrial complex, works for the FBI. The FBI has been at his house trying to train him how to do this fake shooting for years. The senator was involved. He went to the school earlier. I don't know, like 3 people came out and saw they testified that there were multiple shooters. Hope those people survive, because somebody's going to try to kill them. This is a big fraud. Plus, we had internet posts that were on February the 12th that the event happened. Same thing at Boston bombing. We found this on the Boston bombing. It's just unbelievable. I download, breaking news, and I find out that the file was done 2 days ago. It's insane what's happening today. It's like we're in a giant CERN time travel machine. Some kind of, I don't know, what do they call it? I don't know, man.